was Pope Francis at odds with Republican policies. Many Republicans claim that they want the country to be a Christian nation. But many of Pope Francis's teachings seem directly opposite to what the Republican Party is pursuing. Francis wished for a poor church and a church for the poor. He called unfettered capitalism the dung of the devil. But Republicans elected a billionaire who has passed massive tax cuts for the wealthy and is planning to do so again. He also selected the world's richest man to have enormous power over the government and elected the wealthiest cabinet in the history of the United States. Francis called the climate crisis one of the principal challenges facing humanity in our day. But Republicans continue to deny that climate change even exists and continue to take funding away from green energy. Francis called for compassion and generosity towards refugees, saying they should not be treated as pawns on the chessboard of humanity. But Republicans are labeling immigrants as criminals and aggressively deporting immigrants and refugees, destroying their education they were working for here, or tearing them from their families for no other reason than where they came from. Trump is so hostile towards refugees, he has recently argued that the U.S. should abandon the constitutional right to due process for immigrants, not even allowing them the opportunity to defend themselves. Francis was so disturbed by the Trump administration, he sent his deputy to lecture J.D. Vance about the treatment of immigrants when Vance went to the Vatican, and to lecture him about compassion. Pope Francis spoke with compassion on issues of sexuality, saying, "Who am I to judge?" when questioned about gay priests. Yet Republicans continue to overturn gay marriage. Most heinously of all, Marjorie Taylor Greene celebrated the death of the Pope, saying evil is being defeated by the hands of God just hours after his passing. I think it's time to ask the question, do the Republican policies really align with the teachings of Christ?